Simple nje. As long as ukwazi ukufaka gear 2, hayi sorted. Hayi, that's legit. Kufana nekususasense sasendlini.
Melo, which party did you get into? Commentary. Are you in the commentary party?
Oh, free, coming friendly.
Get another commentary. Mic check.
100%, man. Let me know when we're live.
We are live already. But we'll. And the boys are reading up as always. You know how tier 2 rolls.
This guy's doing like the edit interview. You don't waste time.
In there.
Like the track, man. Where we at?
Zandvoort.
Let's go, man. Some people say this track is about survival.
100%. Noting the practice earlier, a couple of people are spinning out, so we'll see. Hopefully we won't be watching the safety car today.
Hey, September. Let's trust, man. We'll see what happens today. How many races? 4 more races to go. There are 2 more races to go. 2 more weeks of racing.
2 more weeks of racing to go.
Yo, it feels like it's been a while, man. Oh, do we love this thing too much?
Hey, man, we love it too much, man. Monday seems like it's been ages. I mean, from Thursday to Monday, it seems like it's been ages. But I mean, no, man, it's just the weekend.
It's just the weekend, man, and thanks to the government, it's an extra.
Yeah, and Oaks already fighting us here when we say we must take a break until the next season. Oaks are like, break for what? But it's important. It's important. Breaks for who? For the why?
I know your break. It needs to be sit down and discussed, man. 13 drivers today.
Yeah, 100%. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to everyone that's watching us live. We are live in the Netherlands, Zandvoort. This is basically known as Max's track. Will it be the Red Bulls representing today? Well, remains to see. We wait to see. 100%.
Is back. Is back. The 2 Ferraris as usual. Expected to be information back as well. The first cars coming out on the track.
Gamma Maverick. Melo, your mic seems to be low there. Let's double check the technicalities there, that side.
I think I say right, guys.
Hey, I know it's spot on now. We're spot on. We are back. We are back as we take you through the championship standings. But no, we sit comfortable in P1 with 262 points. September P2 217. A man that has missed so many weeks of racing, but is still in P2. Tells you about his driving, right? Tamayo P3 on 199 points. A reminder, ladies and gentlemen, top 3 get automatic qualification into tier 1. Right? And then players on the playoffs, Ukopoza P4, Red Bull 161. Ukopoza's got something to say about the P3 position. He's been saying it a lot this week, Melo.
What is he saying?
He's gunning for that P3 position.
What is the gap now between him and 3rd place Tamayo?
So he is on 161 points and Tamayo is on 199. So we're looking at 38 points.
That's a tall order if he wants to jump on that, but not impossible.
Definitely not impossible for a guy like Ukopoza. And then we've got Utsepiso, who's in P5, and Ubonga in P6. Twitch might have something to say about that P6 position, as he's only 4 points behind Ubonga. No mistakes by the drivers with only three races after this one left here.
Yeah, this is gonna be so tight, man. And the closer we get to the end, the more tense it can become.
Oh, and we have Uludi Tsepo, who has just crashed out.
Oh, Ngosiam Ludi.
Middle of the track, yellow flags in sector 3. Ludi has just crashed out. Oh.
Ludi's out. The first time, I hope the only retirement during quali. Oh, Ngosiam, I wonder what happens.
Yeah.
As this is what we were talking about initially. This track is unforgiving. It's really unforgiving.
It's gonna be very difficult for most of these drivers. It's actually, I don't know, it's a confusing track, right? Because it's a fast track, but it has so many turns.
And the wheels are so close. They're so close to the track. So there's something to be worried about. DNFs are like always 5-2. As we have Ubonga with the first person to put a time that everyone must challenge, a 1:14 flat. Gama in the Alpha Tauri does a 16:3. He definitely needs to do better than that if he wants to.
Tyson, 100%. Tyson Tepiso pulls a 1:4 statement there. Oh, Tepiso 1:4. Hey, that's like that's a second and a half faster than Bong's time.
Bruh, Tepiso is on something, man. The second half of the season, just something clicked for him, bruh.
Nah, he's moving. He's definitely moving. Definitely also gunning. He's basically saying that if he makes it to the playoffs, his mission will be to qualify for tier 1. And it's actually interesting because earlier on he wasn't saying this. He was like he's comfortable with tier 2, tier 1. People are too serious. Things have just changed all of a sudden as his teammates betters his time. Hey, the Ferrari boys are out here from the constructors.
Ferrari boys are on fire. Ubanobi has abandoned his lap after a mistake on track. Looks to be going again. MKG currently on the lap. The driver who was consistent in the beginning of the season slightly dropped down, but interesting to see what happens in the Netherlands. Kid Kane is the 911 out on the medium. What we have an alternative strategy. Might want to have an advantage to us. And he spins, but manages to keep his car on track. The curbs are dangerous in this track.
100%. Oh, MKG goes off track, and he had a purple second sector. I think that might just cost him time, as Ludi Tsepo's tire is still on track. As MKG moves to P3. Oh, one wonders what his time would have been if he didn't do that mistake on the last sector. As Ubangobe, I'm assuming he's going around again. As we jump live on the McLaren. McLaren didn't have a good day yesterday, did they?
And so far, not having a good day themselves as
well. Hey, did you see?
Hey, it's what you could do.
You didn't step on time, but ducking and diving there. Avoiding Ubangobe.
We are happy. Don't you know so good. We have Ubanobi a 10th down on his current time.
Goes off track and invalidates. I hope it doesn't spin out.
Yeah.
Controls his car. Suppose on the medium car. Yeah, Bangobi. Oh, and he spins his car. Hey, both the Haas and Bangobi have just spun at the same corner. Twitch disqualified as he went the wrong way after his spin. Oh no. Zandvoort.
Already quietly. Come on. We have Kule over in the bottom of the Yes, Zoti?
As we are live with Tutsepo Temp, a man who has missed, I think, 2 weeks now. Apparently he says he was in Cape Town. Yeah, you know, sometimes these trips need to take a back seat, man, because things are getting lit in tier 2. As we've got 3 races remaining. Hey, that tire Luditepo's on track. It needs to get out of the way.
Drivers need to ask themselves what's important, man. We've seen drivers miss funerals. He needs to ask himself, man, what's important?
We've seen drivers miss family weddings. We've seen drivers ditch their loved ones for the main race. And I mean, you know, if you are in breakaway, I think your partners need to understand priority is here. As Utepo Temba puts a purple first sector, pushing his car.
This guy can drive, man. Do you see the line?
He's going aggressive as well, jumping on the curves, controlling that car, making sure that
he's getting on the power.
Let's see how that second sector will be. September with a statement. Second sector purple as well. Hey, Melu. Are you seeing what I'm seeing here? September back into action as there's a bit of oversteer there. Just controls the car, brings it back in line. Gear 5. Sharp in. Hopefully he doesn't lose the car there. DRS. Lost straight off the lap, and his time will be a 1:11.7. What a lap, September. Welcome back. Welcome back.
If this what happens when you go to Cape Town. Oh, my God! DNFs!
Oh, my God!
The McLaren.
McLaren are pulling what McLaren pulled yesterday. What's happening in the McLaren? I hope Utindo and Tyson and Titus are watching today. We do not want this. It's been a bad week for McLaren. Hopefully they can keep it together for the McLaren drivers. Oh my goodness. Kopoza. Ulungs wants to see Kopoza in the medium compound, pushing those mediums.
And he is. How fast is Kopoza going with us? We shall see. He currently sits last with not time on the board.
Purple sector on the medium compound. Hey, Kopoza. Something to say here. Something to say. Aggressive drive tonight. Let's go. Shout out to our viewers. I hope our usual suspects are online.
Icon, another victim. His track is claimed, which is Ubonga in the Mercedes. Ooh, Twitch will be very happy to hear that.
My goodness, Ubonga doing that strategy again of starting with the softs and going on the mediums. I just wish to get Ubonga in the podium one of these races because we need to understand what's going on. As we propose on the last straight, might have lost a bit of time there in the Sector 2 and Sector 3. Perhaps the tire not talking as much as the soft compound is talking.
Yeah, no, but he's making it work, man. P5 is definitely not a bad place to be in this tire.
On the medium.
Definitely not. Okay, as you see some drivers coming out, we've got 3 drivers on their out lap. Even Tyson, who's put a lap and is going out again. Interesting to see. Something out of character for Tyson, but we love to see it, man.
You know what I love to see, man? The confidence that drivers are getting towards the end of the season. Drivers are getting comfortable. You know, hey, as he kisses the wall and breaks the wing. Definitely has to enter the pits there. Definitely. Not a bad spot to break a wing there, is it?
Yeah, no, it's fine. Not that there's a good place, but I think that's the best to do it. Yo, because let's see, Utsepiso is going on another attempt to try to stabilize Utsepo Temba there in front. And he currently has all his teammates in front, but his car is a bit of a wide.
Goes a bit wide there. I don't think that will be better his initial time. We've got Tepo Temba P1 as I think he has abandoned. Will probably go again. His teammate is currently in the pits. Tepo Temba is on his outlap. Kopoza going for the second tower, going into the pits. MKG looks like he's on a fast lap. He'll jump straight at him right now.
Go. He's currently 2 tenths down, but he's still flooring that car. Oh, he might. Okay, perfect. I love how the drivers are getting out of the way.
100%.
So fine, clean lap for MKG. He was 2 tenths down.
Goes wide. Goes a bit wide there.
MKG there opens up the DRS. We're going to see, has he improved on his time so far? Definitely not. I think he went too wide in that corner. That cost him a lot of time. Currently sits P6 behind Ukoboza with a 1:12. Stregza. Let's see, Stregza. So far, I think that's his abandoned his lap. He's gonna go again. Tyson goes out of the pits after replacing his wing. Interesting to see. Kid K is coming up the final bend. Interesting to see. He currently sits P11 in the mediums. Where does he go? He
remains at P11.
Stays Kid K with a 1:16.6, the slowest time so far, but he's going again. I'm sure he's going to improve on the time after that. Utsepiso as well is not improving on his current hot lap, current 3 tenths down. He's just behind his teammate, Baba MP2 Tamayo. The Ferraris are always moving together, man.
100%. He enters the pit as he bosses his lap. 5.5 minutes to go, ladies and gentlemen. To our new viewers, welcome to Breakaway. We are live Mondays to Thursday, 7:30. We've got Tier 2 Mondays and Wednesdays, and Tier 1 Tuesdays and Thursdays. Ooh! September is very fortunate he didn't DNF there.
That's what that's the thing about setting the fastest time early, right? The second attempt, you are push.
Sending it. You are definitely sending it.
Like you just leave it to God to sort out everything that happens after that. I think that's why he fully sent it the last corner. Will he have enough time to come out? I think he will.
As we are live with Tyson, who's on the medium compound, someone who is not used to normally putting fast times. What he normally does is sits back, starts at the back of the race, and he's like, it's fine, I'll finish this race. But I like the mere fact that now he's going out more, meaning confidence is there, and he's putting times as we see him live on the medium compound.
Definitely. The fact that he's going for an alternative strategy, that's a man with an objective, a man with a mission, something to conquer today. It's currently 4 tenths down.
4 tenths up, down on his previous time. We've already had 4 DNFs.
And how many laps do we have here today? 36. How many?
35 laps.
So if we had 4 DNFs, let me not do the maths because
you're gonna jinx it. A whole lot of them. Mendo, let me get your point of view here, right? Noting this track it's very difficult to overtake. We only have the only DRS straight where there's opportunity. Do you think it would be a good idea to propose? And by Tyson, snap, his teammates just spun out.
Come on, that last corner is a serial killer. I'm telling you now.
5 DNFs, and his position is so bad because normally drivers take that turn. Hey man, F1 2022 needs to come out with red flags, man.
No, sessions will take long. I think things should carry on the way they are. What a disappointment. I think he was on a flyer the way he's preparing. Even Ukama Maverick has a bit of a moment, but manages to keep going. 2 minutes left in quality. The Ferraris, I thought they would be fighting back September, but it's not over yet. We've got Tamayo.
Tamayo's going for another hot lap as we jump live. Do you want to take us through this lap, Melo?
Let us go through Tamayo's lap, man. He's approaching the end of Sector 1. How fast does he go? He's almost a 10th fast on his current time. A tricky right-hander, but he manages to do it right. Put the car on the left for the fast right-hander, 6th gear, and you keep on going. Short shift to 3rd, but you go back to 4th on the exit of that corner. Nicely done by Tamayo. Slow down. Make sure you keep the car tight on the left-hand side. Yes, he has a bit of a wobble, but nothing too compromising as he goes into the second DRS zone. And he's 3 tenths up on his current time.
Purple
sector. He's trying to remove September in the front. He is going into the second last corner. A tricky one. If you go on the curb, he takes it beautifully. He goes into the last corner. The serial killer Zandvoort corner. He takes it beautifully. This is on powerful pole, and does he?
And he takes it. What a crazy lap by Tamayo. My goodness. That lap was beautiful. That lap was beautiful.
Yes. Let us wait for his teammate. Will he follow suit? He's currently P3.
Remains in P3.
But he goes again.
I think he might be going again.
September.
Remains in P2.
Should be going again. Kosiam, this is in. Topoza is about to start his fast lap on the softs. He's currently sitting P5, Gamma medium. So now he's beginning his only opportunity to send a statement one time, like Iloto throw. One chance is all he has in P5. Interesting to see what Proposa will do. We have Stegza as well in Sector 1 trying to set a time. The rest of the drivers, MKG and Ukama Africa in the pits. So it's up to the top 6. Oh, the pistol goes off track, but it keeps going. A bit of a moment there as well. I don't think that will do him any good.
As we are live with Proposa, who's already 2 tenths faster than his time. Not a purple sector. So a lot of time to be made there as he has it on the inside. Short shift down, gear 3, short shift up. Oh, you know what? I'm always talking short shift because I'm manual. Hug that one on the left hand side as we enter the second DRS.
I think the drivers go early on the power and he just pushes the car wide.
Purple sector from Proposa.
4 tenths up. Okay, Proposa.
Hug it out. Let's go, Mr. Red Bull.
That's corner crashes.
Again. Proposa, last sector, on the curves, bend, will he take it clean? DRS, passes Ludi Tempo's wheel, will Proposa takes it? Ooh, P3, Stegza, Mr. Haas, what? Stegza started this game when? What's happening? Literally what happened yesterday with the McLarens is happening with the Haas. Stegza moves to P4. Let's go, Stelo. That is a crazy lap. Tepiso. It's like 900s faster than his time. He's going for sector 2 now. DRS zone. He is out of ERS, unfortunately. This will not benefit him with his time.
Oh, 2 tenths up.
2 tenths up. Hugs it there. Accelerates. Let's go. Hugs the curbs. He is out of ERS. I think the ERS will cost him. The ERS will cost him. He's 2 tenths up. Tepiso. He has something to say.
It's holding. It's going to be enough.
Let's go. Let's go. Tepiso. 11, 12. No. Moves to P4. Moves Stegza out. Oh, man. These drivers. Oh. Battles on battles on battles.
It's quick. Just that he can't put a complete lap together.
There's always mistakes here and there. Oh, we're seeing cloud cover here, but we wonder what the weather is going to be like during the race.
Let's hope it's just going to rain this Saturday, not Sunday. But I'm starting to love the rain. I don't know how many drivers have the same sentiment. Okay, let us go. We've got a Ferrari in front. And your popular man, Bantobi. McLarens are just going through the boost, man. We don't know whether these effects are from the opening weekend of the F1 season, but the McLarens were not doing well. Ubangobi sits P6, and starting your grid from the top, you've got your Ferrari, as expected from your race weekend, is Utamayo. Second is Sepotemba, who was looking promising for majority of that session. And we have Uto Boza, who's looking very quick here, even on both tires. What do you think Boza can do on tires? Oh, is this a one-stopper or two-stopper, Zoltan?
Two-stopper. If well, you can make it one-stop. It's just that, you know what? I'm just never a fan of the hard compound. I don't think it's aggressive enough, even though they go long. I think we noted this yesterday when Hamilton literally did he only do 6 laps, and it was like, no, screw this tire,
yeah, no,
and went back into the pits. Yeah. You know what I mean?
So interesting to see, boy, what will happen, man. We love the fact that there is no glitch so far, and we're gonna go racing. Looks like those days are behind us.
Hey, speaking of the weather, Melo. Hey, Kosiam, first 10, Kosiam, what to achieve?
So what's the prediction? Oh, Kosiam,
Okay, my prediction, September P1. Your prediction, Melo.
I'm sitting this one out. I will not be part of this experiment.
Let me justify myself. I think when we look at most of the drivers, in terms of drivers that are comfortable in the rain, I think he's the loveness of tier 2 for me.
Meaning he's quick and comfortable.
And quick and comfortable in the rain, yes. Quick and comfortable in the rain.
Interesting, Zota, man. Interesting. I honestly don't know, man. This track is tricky. This track, like, it takes the best people and makes them. I'm telling you, I'm not gonna participate.
I'm not saying 100% not writing off the rest of the gang as well, But I know Utopoza didn't mention that he's going to be running with, practicing.
Let's look at the stats. Let's look at the stats, man. Let it stay clean. Osiabi, we have 5 lights, and we're going racing. Netherlands, no drive-through from any driver. Looks like a clean start so far. Temba has the best start, a good start. As Zotile said, it goes into the
Tamayo
sends it into the first corner. And they're fighting side by side, Temba and Tamayo.
Tamayo glitching, Tamayo glitching,
and it might affect the drivers. A clean start so far. A clean start so far from most of the grid, and most people keeping the positions they started in. They've lost 2 positions to Batobi. But so far, so good in terms of a clean start, man. I love it in Tetu, bro. I love it, man.
Oh, you see, Tamayo now is disconnected. Temba is just drove past him. And when there's a glitch, he might just jump in front again. I hate these glitches. Tamayo has left session. Hopefully he can come back with better network. As things stand right now, Temba P1, Tepiso P2, Topoza P3, and Utamayo is dropping back on the grid. I think I'm assuming because of the glitch. Oh no, someone tell him to come back. Oh my goodness,
Yeah,
this is happening again, which is unfortunate for Utamayo.
This is unfortunate for Tamayo, but his teammate Utsepiso is holding it down in P2. We've got yellow flags. Do we have someone on track? I believe we do not. So far, Temba leading the race, does a fastest lap, but Utsepiso, MKG retires. Exit of the final corner. It has claimed his first victim. It has claimed his first victim, and the virtual safety car is out. We have predictions coming in that Utopoza might win this race. I love these predictions. Keep them coming through. Utamayo has joined the party. Before you say anything, mind your language. We are live and kids are viewing. Tamayo is having Mic check Tamayo.
He might have joined the wrong party.
Looks like Tamayo's having bigger issues in his life than just network, man. So unfortunate.
He's going through it, man. He joined the wrong party. I think he just needs to leave lobby and come back, because his network currently it's not his best of friends right now, as we see Utepiso.
We've lost the Haas. Haas is out of the race. Twitch is gone, and this might trigger the safety car. Will it? Will it not? Will it? Will it not? Will it? It looks like it doesn't. We've lost 2 cars in 2 laps. Because let that not be directly proportional to the rest of the race. We hope everything continues as smooth as it is. Come on, Maverick and Kid K fight and end up on the grass at the end of sector 2. But
I'm not crazy. Kid K as well. I'm not glitch is just jumping everywhere. Oh my goodness. Oaks need to buy fiber. Oaks just need fiber. This thing of driving iPhone how and hotspotting, man, doesn't work, man.
It doesn't. I think they think hot lap and hotspotting to things daily they go by. We don't know what the drivers think, but they do not go together. Please let us invest in these things. As we go into lap 3, we've got Temba P1, Utepis P2, we've got Kopoza P3, a bit slow from the front pack, but definitely not too far away from them. But Obi, who's having a bit of a slow start, look like he's fighting back, chasing Kopoza, who's 3 seconds ahead. The Haas, Kevin Magnussen, has lost his and he's currently P5 in front of man, love to see it, man. Who's currently in the fight for playoffs, coming back into tier 1, which I'm sure that's what he wants. He's fighting in P6, followed by Tyson, who's done, saying, I'm gonna be at the back. Manje, I want
He's pushing.
Currently P6. I mean P7, apologies. In front of Utamayo, who seems to be having network issues and getting into the wrong parties. He's currently sitting P8.
I think he might be back. Utamayo. He's back. Duty Zappa with the special P9 position.
Yeah, man. let's do the things, man. Ludi Tsepo is a guy who came in to replace Uskimpi, who is a driver I met this weekend and expressed that he just can't make the time enough. And again, we say, ask yourself what's more important. He was known as Uskimpi on the BrakeAway League, and he let the reserve driver of Ludi Tsepo come into Tier 2 and race going. Kid K currently suffering from network issues, currently P10. Gama Maverick in P11. 4 laps in. Kwenzekani lapha phambili?
Hey! Good hands lapha phambili Melo as Tepiso continues to put pressure on Utepo Temba, but it's gonna be difficult. You know how difficult it is to overtake in the rain, Melo. Ooh. But they are both moving.
Sorry to disturb you though. Tamayo's definitely back and trying to find his way around your boy Mike Tyson, and manages to take a move on the outside. Tamayo is 9 seconds behind Ubonga. He definitely lost a lot of time. Let us just double check how far he is from the lead, man. Oh, Gotsiam, he's 21 seconds, and this is your pole sitter, man. Oh, man, hopefully something works out for him.
As Utepiso attacks Utepo Temba, the time there was like two tails at some point. But it's getting late, it's getting heated up, and I think they are running a pace of their own, as Utepiso is already 4 seconds ahead of Utopoza.
These two at my
that's just a course of track.
Oh no, Utepiso seems to be pushing the car a bit too much, following Utepo Temba. This is interesting. So I wonder, did the guys do any adjustments when they saw that there's rain on the track, or did they continue with their setups? Because there's no park ferme.
There's definitely no park ferme. It's a tricky one. I think I'm slowly getting used to driving with the same setup on wet conditions. It's a tough ask. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I know most drivers would probably just change their wings by maybe like increase them by like 1 or 2. My approach to this, and I'm hoping I'm speaking for myself alone, is that when it gets dry, at least you must still have the same strategy as Utepo Temba gets off Tepo pulls a faster slap and gets out of the slipstream as Utepiso is following closely him. It seems to be extending that gap. So yeah, what do you do, Melo, in this instance?
Honestly, the adjustment I make is massive. So Utepo gets very close to Tepo Temba as I was speaking. Setups in the rain. So the important thing about rain is rotation. So it's harder to rotate your car in the wet than in the wet. So I always increase that's a piece of mine. Hold that car, the piece of man. The piece seems to be pushing. The piece seems to be pushing. I love this, man. This guy doesn't want to be P2 and just say, yeah, at least good job. This guy, he wants to win this race. He's attacking hard.
He's literally watching that red light. That red light is going to drive him crazy from Tepo Temba's engine. So he wants to overtake him as soon as possible.
But they must know, in the rain, that light will stay flashing just to say,
just be careful. See, we hope you see me. So it's not so it's not necessarily his ERS is empty, but just noting the conditions as a whole.
Yeah, so the energy deployment is not working efficiently as it usually does because of the wet weather. It's a bit uncomfortable, eh?
100%. As Ustad has just spun out, unfortunately, and Ubonga moves into P5. This is good for Ubonga, a man who's fighting for that playoff's position. His aim is to finish ahead of Twitch, and he's currently in P5, and Twitch has crashed out.
Yeah, Twitch has even left the building, man. So Ubonga just needs to finish the golden rule of F1 and BrakeAway. The first thing you need to finish, man. That's an important thing. Tepiso is finding it difficult to overtake Tepo Temba, but I don't blame him. In tricky conditions, on top of a tricky track. Man, like it can't get more difficult than this.
Nah, it's very tough overtaking. In the rain conditions, you must understand the conditions as well. Also, this track doesn't really have a lot of overtaking positions. You have to be too dependent on people's mistakes. And number 3, there is no DRS in the conditions.
Sorry, Ubonga has a Tokyo Drift moment, but manages to hold his car. He has passed Ubatombi. We might have had a moment. I think we might have had a moment. Let us do a visual.
Hey,
He's sliding as
hey.
well. But his car looks to be okay. Currently since P5. Hey, Ubonga is doing the moves, man. Ubonga is doing the moves.
100%.
This is proving our point. Like, you need dependent on other drivers making mistakes, man.
100%, exactly. Bangobi is not a fan of this track. He did say that he is just hoping that he's be able to finish, as he seems to be dropping down the pecking order. Segler is 2.6 seconds behind him, and will probably have something to say as well. But Bangobi, knowing him, he'll be aggressive whether he can control this car or not.
Tamayo is a driver who lost again. His current drops to last place. Uditep was making strides and big ones against Mike Tyson. Interesting to see how that ends up, man. They're currently P7 and 8 respectively. So far so good, man. I love how there's clean driving, especially at the start. I think we lost the DNFs due to mistakes and not incidents between two drivers.
100% as Ubangobi seems to be fighting his way back from Ubonga. Ubonga seems to be opening a gap. But the gap was like...
Sorry for that. Tutsepiso was almost side by side with Utsepotemba and just lost traction trying to get a better exit against Utsepotemba, and he's lost a full second to the Aston Martin, man.
I'm gonna ask a very... Well, it's not really dumb, but I mean, when in red conditions, right, you literally don't have to pit. Can you take these intermediates to the end of the race?
And that's gonna be interesting to see. And some people forget that the longer you use the tire, the better it gets. It's something so contradictory.
100%. You don't have to be aggressive. Is Toposa doing that?
Interesting. Because he was really fast on other tires, or maybe he's not a driver who likes wet conditions.
Could be that too.
Okay, I had a dirty thought in my mind, but we move. He's currently since P3 and P4, but P5. Stagza, he came back, Tier 2. He's currently sitting comfortable in P6, currently having a long race. Which is okay, man. P6 will still be a great result for the Aspas.
100%. Azukama needs to move out of the way of traffic there. Luckily, he's a ghost, doesn't interrupt Utsepiso. As Tepiso continues to chase Utsepotemba. They are managing their ERS, all both on 100%.
Yeah, Tepiso seems to be the faster driver tonight.
100%. I think he's got faster straight line speed than Utsepotemba, but in terms of the chicane though, and the turns.
He gains on him in the straight, then when it's time to dance in the corners.
100%. But this can't wait, as we have got 26 laps to go to see what pans out with this action up front. Are we going to be seeing more drama? It will be interesting to see.
The clouds have disappeared, do you note?
Ooh, and how's the weather as we jump on board? Ooh.
The clouds seem to have disappeared or lightened. So interesting to see if you're going to see which weather, dry weather in the air.
Tepiso
wants this.
Tepiso's pushing it. Wants to current September defense. He wanted to stick his nose alongside September there. I hope he'll be able to break. Tepiso wants this.
Especially with the straight line speed. Let's see what it does. Tepiso takes it nicely, man. Easy on the power. Nice, Tepiso, nice. Let us see going into the start finish.
Better exit from. Don't use ERS there. Don't use ERS there, Tip. Hey, Tepiso is taking risks here. Shows you how much he wants that position, man. ERS on that bend.
Tepiso's moving, man. I hope this is the time when either driver is pressurized and makes a mistake. So this is where your senses are tested, your composure is tested. Let's hope both drivers keep moving, man. I hate to lose one of these guys, man. I really hate to. Hey, wait now. I
Hey,
know
but
straight line speed that episode's wild,
Fana is
bruh.
moving, bruh. Definitely moving.
I think this episode might be running 11:9 and September at 11:11. That's just a
11-11.
guess.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's just a guess on my side.
Yeah, but September is taking the turns much cleaner if we compare the two. Look how tight he takes his. The Piso is like, whatever you do, I'll mirror it. Opens his ERS. He wants this number one position.
He wants it,
Oh,
man.
and they are opening the gap from Utopos. Oh, might have just gone wide a bit there, the Piso. Lost a bit of time. September might have just opened that gap. Much to a second,
Yeah.
100%.
No, on the curb. Hey, wait now. Hey, the piece of puts the tire on the curb, which could be detrimental. Yes. Hey, but the straight line speed, he was 8 tenths when they finished the curb. Going down the straight, he has taken a tenth exactly. He has 10.5. Yes, yes.
The straight line speed. I think as a Tepiso right now, he is praying for dry weather so that he can get that DRS to take it. Bangobi takes the fastest lap. Oh, Bangobi chasing his position out of nowhere. He gets the fastest lap. He's chasing that position from Ubonga, but he's still a second behind. Like we said, ladies and gentlemen, with no DRS to help you, it's tough on west conditions. And it seems like the more aggressive you go, the more you burn your tires, the more you warm them up, and the more you lose traction.
They went now.
Yeah, when a ban.
Oh, that piece of like he's going like, Ebona, it's getting dry. Ebona, it stopped raining. It has stopped raining in Zandvoort. Interesting to see. It looks like it's drying faster. It's really drying up. Can you see the dry line forming?
100%. No drops of drizzle anymore. But now it's gonna be interesting who calls it first. Still seems to be wet conditions as the pistol is closer now. Much closer. Open DRS goes off track. Oh, the pistol.
From September in terms of going to the pits, but I think they both did the right decision. Just one more lap. Let us see anyone pulling the trigger. No one so far. Everyone is passing the start finish. I love it, man.
So Boza having a lonely race there in P3. Is he managing his tires very well? Oh, if he was thinking of taking them further now, dry weather actually screws up his plan pretty much, because I mean everyone is now probably gonna pit. As Ubango, we might have made a mistake. The gap is now 2.5 seconds. Ubong are managing it very well there in P4. Oh my goodness, this is a beautiful race.
Nah, man, I love it. The track is really drying up. You can see if you closely look at the intermediate tire, it starts to throw up steam in the air instead of water. So that's when you know the tire is failing to cope. So I think it's on the limit right now. It's on the limit of what it can take. So let's see. I'll pull the trigger now. I'll pull the trigger now.
Ooh, one more lap for me, man. One more lap for me. Definitely one more lap for me. But we will see what these drivers. Is he diving in the pit? No, he passes. Tepiso passes as well. Topoza, what does Topoza do? Is he going to be the first one to call the shots? No, he passes as well. More calling the shot? No, yeah, I'd also do the same. One more lap at least, man.
Yeah, at least.
At least one more lap.
Ooh, I love this, man. Looks like we'll have 18 laps on the intermediate and 18 on the dry if everything proceeds the way we expect it to. Let us see. Ulungs on the bike, who's a Red Bull driver in Tier 1, is saying he will take it to more laps. He says he sees Topoza winning this. Can you choose someone who's not racing for the same team, Chief? Because we cannot authenticate your prediction.
If it's being biased or not.
Virtual safety car.
Whoa, Tamayo. I'd pit if I'm Tamayo's Gamma Maverick, who's pulled up the virtual safety car. Tamayo pits. What compound? Hey, that wall. Hey. What compound is Tamayo gonna put?
Virtual safety car. It looks like the medium tire, is it?
He goes on the soft compound.
Okay, that's okay. I'll go for the medium.
I would have gone, and taken them to the end.
Let's see. out, riding along with your race leader, Tempo Temba. Does he go into the pit? He does not.
Oh, Jami. Oh, it's called I think he's moving away from slipstream because he's under pressure from Utepis. Ooh.
Let us look at, okay, while you look at that fight, I'll be monitoring the driving and the times
from Tamayo
and see if any purple sectors are popping on. He is massaging that throttle, it's not going forward. Let us see what the driver does on his out lap off. And he's the only driver on the softs. Oh, yeah, no, his car is doing the wiggle.
He's suffering, guys. It's still too wet. Suppose I might have been spot on there by saying at least 2 more laps. I think possibly 3 right now because it seems like it's still wet.
Yeah, a lot of standing water, which is what the soft tires don't want. It seems to be. Ebo!
DRS enabled! Hey! That's a sign. That's normally a sign that Jeff has probably spoken to their drivers and said, guys, let's pit.
100%, and most drivers take that as the signal, as people would say, the signal to go on the dry tires. The first people to go are Ludi and Mike Tyson. They're in the pit for their first tire. Ludi goes on the medium compound tire. Tyson changes also from his intermediate, and he's not giving me a
passes as well. Opportunity for Topoza to cut the gap.
Topoza, what are you doing? Topoza in the Red Bull. Come on, I know Red Bull and strategy. Topoza keeps going.
Yes, Bonga goes into the pits.
You know, if Stroll was here, you would pit. I definitely
know Streets would have. Less than 500 meters into the pits and he's pulled out the safety car. Is this advantage, Bonga?
This is advantage, Bonga. Sharakaro. Bonga is P4 on the soft tire. Let us see where he feeds out. In as much as there's Delta, but he pits in.
Oh no, the Kid K must overtake the safety car so Bonga can overtake it as well. Yes. Hey, Kid K! What about that Kid K?
No, man. No, Kid K. No, I someone call 911 because I go say I'm like, hey, that's his name anyway, so just,
Oh no, Tyson pits and put on the intermediates. Is he gonna pit again or is he gonna continue? But now where is Topoza? Where is Topoza? Traffic for the Red Bull drivers in the pits. Oh, he's taking it nice and slow, noting that obviously Tyson is pitting. Okay, smart there. But I mean, that was the wrong call.
Where is Bonga? Nah, it's too far back. He's too far back. Yeah.
Topoza, Tyson is out. Is the crew ready for Topoza? Yeah, crew quick. Topoza on the medium compound. Smart. But Topoza, he can take it to the end of the race. Everyone else is on the soft compound. It's Topoza, Ludi Tepo, Nick Tyson. We are speaking in tongues, my man. It's lit out here, man.
What Kid K did is not natural, man. Like, what the safety car, we've lost him. So it's Manobi. I'm so gutted for this guy. He looks like this lately, man. His form is not been on point, the McLaren.
Oh, Manobi crashed out. And I mean, this is its conditions, it's dry conditions. So we'll be happy about this. DRS is enabled and his straight line speed is crazy.
Come on.
Stegza remains P5. Has being has. Just like yesterday. Let's go.
Oh, God, Sam, this is going to be interesting to see, man. We have lost 4 drivers. We have lost MKJ, Twitch, 911, and Banobi. And is the reason the safety car is out on track now. So, this is the second lap. Safety cars going around. We're just waiting for drivers. and not necessarily for them to change their tires, but for them to really catch up and restart this race. The top two on the soft compound tire. Toboza, who was very comfortable during quali on the medium, has chosen to stick to the medium to the end. Can you hear your predictions on how do you think these tires will perform from the 18th lap to 36? I really love to hear your opinions on this. Ubonga is currently P4, one of the first drivers to pull the trigger and go into the pit. Ustegza OK Mac. Jehovah OK Mac came late. So is Tegza as well, man. Lovely to see that synchronization.
100%.
BrakeAway currently sits P5. Koludi P6. Tyson 7. Tamayo, who seems to be back, is in P8.
He
Interesting
is
to see.
flying. He's trying to catch the traffic there, Tamayo. He is pushing those soft compound tires.
Hey, Sizobona, where does Tamayo end? And then we've got Gamma Maverick in last place of P9. And we're about to go racing as soon as Tamayo catches up, man. I love to see the fight between the top two.
Yeah, 100%. Hey, but predictions, I think Kaposa might have called it, eh? He is definitely taking those mediums to the end. He is definitely. I think Lux might have called it, but wait, anything is possible. We are only halfway in this race, ladies and gentlemen.
So interesting to see. We've got Romeo saying Kaposa will win because of tire choice. Definitely looks like he's the driver in the best seated position now, man. But it's F1, you know. We have to wait till the checkered flag, because even the last corner, that one can serial take you, Baba, in the last lap. So let's wait and see how things pan out. So
100%. Oh, Tamayo, I think is lapped and he can't unlap himself, which is just messed up.
Oh, shame. Oh, what a shame, man. It looks like there's a stop. And safety car is going in this lap, as we're going to see some tactics in Zepotemba's restart. Keen to see how he tries to get away from Zepiso. Okay, do you want to take us through the safety car restart, man?
100%. Zepotemba warming up his tires. Is Zepiso going to pull a Max Verstappen and go alongside him? Their tires better be warm, otherwise their bed is gonna deal with people. Ladies and gentlemen, Zepotemba currently sits in P1, knowing that he doesn't have straight line speed. He goes off. Zepiso for Zepiso!
What a save!
Whoa!
What a save!
Shortly after warning those drivers, Zepiso almost loses his car. Luckily, he saves it. Topoza on the medium compound manages to open a gap from Ubonga, but obviously he will be under attack with Ubonga, obviously with a much lighter and better compound of the soft compound. Stegza sitting comfortably in P5. Is he gonna pull a Magnussen today? As Tamayo is trying to unlap himself on the soft compound, overtakes everyone. He is moving. Ludi Tepo sits comfortable in P6, Tyson P7. And then Tamayo P8, who is chasing the pack and trying to unlap himself as we go back line to the front. Zepiso is less than a second. He wants to be as close as possible. Another lap and he's got DRS. He is moving.
Man, Zepiso's lines are so precise. I don't know. He's on something, man. Look at his precision.
Oh, that is just beautiful from Zepiso. Gets a second purple sector. Is he going for the fast lap, ladies and gentlemen? But Zepotemba says, no, I will take you. Now, time for the straight line speed. Let's go. Look at the time. Zepotemba is like, no, I'm increasing this. Zepotemba pulls a fast lap over 115. Flat.
Exactly. Flat. It definitely does. Something we hardly see on the timing screens. Utopoza, after a lap of the restart, already almost 4 seconds off the pace. I wonder but only he can tell us if we can get the opportunity to talk with him. As something has happened.
Ubonga has spun out. Ubonga has dropped to P7.
Yeah,
after spinning out.
Yeah, might have touched the curb in 10-1.
Oh no, for Ubonga. As he now has to take the pack again, Ostaegza moves comfortably in P4. As Zepotemba continues to open the gap. Dry conditions favoring Zepotemba.
You know.
Hey. Zepotemba is like, it's fine, you can have me on the wet conditions. but I will not let this one go. Tsepiso's like, nope, I'm gonna fight this.
Yeah, no, definitely. Tsepiso's not just letting him go, but I think Tsepiso might be. I said corrected, but look at the body language of the car. The rear of the car seems to be, I don't know, not loose, but it's not stable, you know. But
might be running a lower rear wing, perhaps.
Yeah, like it's not that it's uncomfortable, but it's not comfortable.
September continues to open that gap. September said, okay, dry conditions, let us go. He opens the gap. Utopoza 4 seconds away from the leader. When do you think these soft runners will be pitting, man?
Yo, because that's the difficult thing to say, man. Oh, yeah. So we thought September was losing his car. But these soft tires, I think, I don't know when they might go off, but if you want to stop again, you have to do it early. So I'd say around 28, lap 28, 27, just pit for new ones if you can afford to do so.
Can you take them to the end?
Yeah, I would massage them, man. I would foreplay those tires to the end, bro. Being the likes of Tsepiso or September, I would definitely take them to the end.
Doesn't that play on Kopoza's hands, though?
It does. He made the better choice, man.
100%.
So he might not need to really be fighting them, but looks like he's stable.
Oh, Tamayo! DNF! Safety car is out! Safety car is out. What do drivers do? Do they pit for new softs? Or what?
Yes, Strexa do it. No. Strexa, you lose track position unless he has damage.
Strexa goes into the pit.
I'll take new softs. I'll take new softs being anyone from 4th going down. Tell us in the comments what tires. Sorry. Never mind.
Strexa goes back into the medium. Why didn't he put the soft compound?
Why?
Oh no. So now what do you do as Utopoza? Do you pit if these guys are pitting?
I stay. Because there's risk of track position if you already fought so hard to get there. So Utopoza stay out, definitely.
Against new softs. If the front two pit for new softs.
Oh, if the front three pit for new softs, I go and take the softs again. I mean change from the mediums to the softs, being Utopoza. 100%.
Hey, but also, these old compounds here are still relatively new. This 4 laps, no old softs.
So what? He takes track position.
Or you just stay out, save those softs, and take them to the end.
You mean the mediums of Utopoza?
Even the softs of Tsepotemba and Tsepiso.
No, those ones are safe. But you're speaking if they would pit. No, but Tsepiso no. Tsepiso goes on the softs. I don't think that was a good idea.
He's gonna pit for new softs. He's going for mediums. Is he going for mediums?
Just get out here. If you don't want to race, just say, man. Come on, Tsepiso. I didn't hear Tunya Potana. Yes, So, okay, something just came to mind. Maybe there's some clarification that needs to be done. If the race had rain at any certain point in time, you are not forced to use 2 different types of tire compounds. If the race is dry from start to finish, you have to use different types of compounds. So soft, medium, or medium soft or hard, as long as they are different at some part of the race. I think for those who don't understand, if there's been rain, you do not have to use a different tire compound. So Tsepiso has the choice of going on the softs, and it's within the rules. So I don't know whether that needs clarification or not.
No, that's spot on. In wet conditions, you don't even have to pitch. You can literally drive with the same compound and finish the race. So I think you've nailed it spot on. Lungs. That advice. You're hearing what Lungs is saying.
He started by saying Utopoza for the win in lap 1. So that's where it went wrong. Lungs, yellow card.
No, that's a yellow card, bro.
let us hear from the other tier 1 drivers who are on the comms. Zepiso will be the quickest at the end of the session. Honestly, I'm not so sure about that, Zihle, but we have to wait and see.
We'll have to wait and see. We'll have to wait and see.
Because now the safety car has helped Utsepo Temba prolong those tires. And
those soft compound tires, yeah.
So interesting to see. We'll have to wait and see. I love to see it, man. And more tier 1 drivers, can I hear your comments? Romeo, can I hear your comments on Tepiso's decision and Tsepo Temba's decision of staying out, which I believe this will be the in lap for the safety car. So 12 laps to go.
Okay, we'll see how it goes. We've got 12 laps to go. So Tepiso has timed it with mediums, meaning he'll go 12 laps on that medium compound. Tsepo Temba, 6 lap all softs. Woo!
Yeah, that's the thing. So I love this, man. We all gathering data, like we said this yesterday. So let us wait and see what happens where we've lost 5 drivers: Tamayo, Bangobi, Kid K, Twitch, and MKG. The tire is awful here. No, the tire is not bad here, my brother. Not as bad as
China.
Yeah, Chinese, France, those places will show you hell with tire tech. As we head into the 25th lap, Romeo, is that Romeo? Tepiso should have went for softs and September is going to have to massage 100%.
I agree with Romeo. I think the soft compound would have lasted lasted the whole race. Fresh new soft compounds would have lasted the whole race.
Especially from Tepiso, ne?
Went for the new softs, 100%.
So let's
Streezy, live from Durban, is saying, let's go, teammates.
Yeah, so let's go, man. Let's go. I love to see this. Is the safety car in this lap?
Seems like it's in. Tsepo Temba might have called it a bit too early. He might have called it a bit too early, and he's getting pressure now from Utopoza.
Safety car still going.
Oh, safety car still going around. Tsepo Temba might have just called it too early there. He wants it to go in. But it's good for him because it's preserving those tires. It's good for him. It's good for Utopoza.
You know.
As it means there'll be like an additional 10 laps to go on the soft compound.
I love it, man. We've got 2 Aston Martins leading this race. The safety car and Tsepo Temba currently 25 of 36. Topoza, who's also a favorite here because of his time. I love this, man. We literally
different
have every possible scenario.
Yeah, different strategies. 100%.
Let's go. And different opinions from drivers, from view. Guys, let us see.
Let's go.
Let us see, man, which one pays off. And the driver skill. So interesting to see. We've got Tyson P4, Kid K Magnus in P5, Boha, who's had an episode in Tier 1 in P6, Ludi Tsepo and Gamma Maverick at the back of the grid with new soft. Shout out Streezy. Let us see if your teammate, be specific whether which Aston Martin you are referring to. But shout out Streezy, man. Hopefully your driver can get the positive energy and be able to bring home a good result today. Hey, Marazotile. Hey.
Like it's gonna be very interesting because I hear what Lungs and Sihle are saying, to be quite honest. But Inati as well commenting saying Tsepo Temba will struggle with those tires towards the end of the race. 10 laps, let's go. I think he can manage them. I think he can manage them. I
think so too. So I love to see it, guys. I love to see it. Shout out for those opinions. You're educating us, and we are here to learn from everybody. As Tsepo Temba is preparing for the restart, as his teammate goes into the pit, and I do not mean Stroisi, as safety car preparing their tires. Tepiso right close behind. Tsepo Temba has sent it, but taking it easy on that curve. No one was too low. Tepiso, no! Tepiso loses his car.
Tepiso! Oh no!
What a shame.
Now his advantage is off. It's now advantage for Bloza, who will be chasing with Tsepo Temba on the soft compound. Oh, Tepiso, oh my goodness. Soft compound, yes. He goes on the soft compound as he has to now attack. It takes 2 Red Bulls into the top 3 as Tyson is defending that 3rd position. But Monga goes wide as well. Does he break a win? Monga goes wide. Ludi Tempo is chasing him now. Uspenza seems to have been.
The mediums are
Spengler is
hard,
attacking
guys.
Luditepo as we watch live. Luditepo might have taken the Spengler. He's on the softer compound. Oh my goodness.
Yo, sis, what a restart, man. What a restart.
Luditepo, representing Ubangobi, is attacking Ubonga, who's on the medium compound. Hey, drama, guys, with 10 laps to go.
10 laps to go, man. This race is far from over. It's swinging from left to right. September still leads. We have Uludi sending it behind the Mercedes of Ubonga in P5. Ubonga stuck with the medium tire, trying to get insurance to get to the end. Uludi is like, I'm not having any of that softer tire to the end.
Yo, that bend, we always think the driver's losing it. Yes, yes.
Yeah, the angle sometimes, and the cars are just too fast. The cars are too fast, you think they're spinning. Oh, Tyson looks very comfortable in P3. I hope he brings home a good result today, man. Advantage Proposa. You see, the thing is, personally, when I race and I'm in a situation like Proposa, right, I force the driver to race me. So I'm forcing him to use those tires. So I'm pushing September, brake late, rotate hard so that his tires are killed. So Proposa needs to close up to September, put pressure so that his softs, they start expiring and going off.
100%, 100%. September still holding his own, ladies and gentlemen. We've got about 8.5 laps to go. As Utopoza seems to be not catching on September, but like we said, the longer this race goes, the more those tires die out. Medium compound obviously will last longer. Don't touch those curves, Utopoza. Oh.
Guys, Mike Tyson's actually opening a gap on
from Ubonga. Hey, love to see it. DRS is on, ladies and gentlemen, but the gap is 1.4 seconds. September is fighting.
Why is Bonga pitting? Is he have wheel damage?
I think he kissed the wall. He kissed the wall. Yeah, he kissed the wall last time. Yeah, definitely ring. Ludi Tempo moves into P4. Stagger moves into P5. Our two new drivers are doing the things, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, this is going to be interesting.
Yeah, definitely doing the pods, man. This is magnificent to see. Ludi Tempo P4, K Magnussen P5 is Stegza. Utsepiso is 8 seconds behind Ustegza on brand new softs and being angry. So interesting to see what gains Sepiso will make. Oh, Kosiam, interesting to see, man. September still holding it down. Topoza slightly dropping back, but not too much, not too much. We'll see how that ends, man. Love to see what predictions and tires, how they'll behave.
Tyson holding his own in P3. We've got 8 laps to go, ladies and gentlemen. Will it be a double Red Bull podium? Hopefully not the same as yesterday's Red Bull incident.
Hopefully for some and hopefully not for others. You know, competition is so tight, man. We have to wait and see. I love this. We've got just under 7 laps to go in Zandvoort. September leads the 2 Red Bulls going into lap 29. Uludi having a comfortable, lonely race in P4. Stacks are P5. So Piso is coming in hot. Who might just set the fastest lap over here is flying on those new tires. And Ubonga as well. Very rapid, these drivers on their brand new tires. Currently sits P7, Gamma Maverick in last in P8. Oh, Gosiam, let's go Red Bull from Miss Bono. Definitely, we want to see, man. As I said, some people want that. Gamma Maverick loses his car.
Safety car.
Safety car. Does it?
Oh no, this helps September. What do you do as Utopoza and Tyson as this helps Utopoza now as he can pit?
He shouldn't.
Preserve those tires. Save those tires.
Save those tires. Save those tires, September. Guys, bring in your predictions. What must September do right now? Second safety car on those.
I stay out. Track position, definitely. He stays out. Topoza goes in. Hey, Topoza. Tyson, stay out.
You know what? That's the thing about leading a race. It's so hard to make the decision. Topoza was stuck between a rock and a volcano.
Oh no, Topoza was. Did he just pit for mediums?
Topoza.
What Topoza now?
Ludi passes. Ludi, side by side, coming out of the pit lane. Ludi passes.
Ludi moves into P2 with the soft compound. Hey!
Ludi in P2. Who's
Let's go.
Temba and Kopoza? Why did Mike Tyson pit? No! Hey man, Zepiso's back. FYI. Zepiso is back. Currently sitting P5 on the soft switch at 3 laps
old. Bonga also might be back. With softs that are a lap old. Oh. Tepo Temba versus Ludi Tepo versus Kopoza. Hey!
You know what? If I'm Tepo Temba, right, I do the restart very early to catch Ludi Tepo sleeping and
because Ludi probably from the starts not used to it and hold up Kopoza. Yeah, actually that is actually smart, very smart.
Yeah, and then even if he holds him up for a lap and a half, by that time as Tepo Temba you are gone. You only have 5 or 4 laps to go. Come on, man.
No,
man,
but I think Tepo Temba's tires are still fine, man. It's two safety cars.
Two safety cars. They're basically
still
6 laps old because the safety cars are 6 laps.
I know. Those softs are still fine, bro. Those softs are still fine.
Interesting to see. Kid K says medium Mara.
I know. Now I don't understand Kopoza's medium tire pick. We do not understand it.
Even though they were used softs, because it probably did like 1 lap in quali. Those tires are still fine to take on the race, man. But wait to see, man. Wait to see what the Red Bull of Kopoza does. As I believe this will be the last lap of safety car as most drivers. Yo, Gosiam have caught up. I love tier 2, man.
And there's gonna be 2 laps of no DRS.
Gosiam.
Will Ludi have something to say about this? Will Kopoza fight his way past Ludi? Will Tepo Temba use Ludi as a decoy and open the gap?
Definitely, he has to use Ludi as a firewall and try to make his way out from Kopoza's side. And I know this is a tough ask, but driver of the day, I'm not even like I don't know, because the was fighting back and he's promising to have a good result after that incident.
My driver of the day currently, Ludi Tepo.
Oh yes, actually right. Let us see if he brings home a good result. I would love to see a McLaren, man. And he's even in line for a win. You know, you can't even write him out.
You can't write him out, correct, actually. Let us see, as the safety car should be going in this lap. What is Ludi gonna do? Is he gonna attack Tepo Temba? Is he gonna do what? What will Kopoza do? What will Cesar? What will Zepiso do with softs that are 4 laps old? Tyson or new soft? Oh.
Spanking you. Entire warm-up is an issue. Looking at that final bend.
Better warm up your tires. Is the safety car going around again?
I think this is a collusion between the Aston Martin. The Aston Martin manufacturers doing a favor for this other one here.
Is the safety car in again? Going around again?
It's going around.
Oh no, why? The drivers...
This is manipulated. This is manipulated.
This is manipulated, man. Why is it going around again?
Come on, safety car, no. Come on, man. This is manipulated, man. Aston, someone pits. Who's that? Stegza, no. Why?
Stegza pits in a good position.
Tepiso is a front row view here.
Oh, Tepiso is back in the fight. Did he break away? No, Stegza, no.
Stegza, man, no. There's 4 laps to go, Strelo, bruh. No. I would not have done that.
Also the timing, man. The timing.
You know? But it has happened. Let us move on. Maybe he asked the safety car to go longer. You never know in tier 2. So probably that's why that happened. I think we'll have 4 full laps of racing. Tire temperatures are dropping as we speak, making it tough on that final bend, which has already claimed a lot of drivers, and Tepiso was lucky to survive that, man.
100%, yo. But I must say, Melo tier 2 loves pitting. Yo, those guys in that garage work, man. Pit this, pit that, pit this, pit that. Oh my goodness.
Peter, hey, Sizotini, man. We get this tire option. I think that's why we get a lot of debates of strategies, because it's just pit latrine. I mean, it's just pitting everywhere. You just don't know. Okay, safety car in this lap. Confirmation from race control, safety car in this lap. I'm gonna ride along with the boy Ludi on this restart.
I'm actually also on board with you, Ludi. I just want to see better warm up those tires up because that bend will kill him. Because with only 3 to 4 laps to go. Warm those tires up, Ludi.
Don't just
Warm
drive
those
straight,
tires
yes.
up. Warm those tires up,
I just said Ludi up, warm up those tires.
Warm those tires, Ludi. Warm those tires, Ludi. Temper moves. Ludi moves as well. Will he be able to hold it on the bench? Will he hold it? Will he hold it? Yes, he does. So Paul has undertaken. The pistol is far off, was caught snapping there. As is there contact there? As Paul almost gets contact. Uludi. September is off.
Yeah, September's checking out, just as we predicted. Behind the McLaren, these two might be delayed for Aibo.
Tepiso is back on the soft compound, is fighting for podium. Red Bull from 2 drivers in the podium position. And we're going to lose both of them, just like how it happened yesterday. Oh my goodness, I think yesterday's race is playing itself in Zandvoort.
It really is. Ludi Tempo's the one defined on.
Oh, Ludi Tempo goes right. And there's contact. No, there's definitely contact. There's definitely contact there, but I think it was Ludi Tempo's fault.
Unsafe return, yeah.
Unsafe return. And Tyson goes wide. Tyson goes wide. He moves down to P7. Umama moves into P4, ladies and gentlemen.
No, side by side with Stetson. Stetson breaks late against Uludi, and Stetson takes P5 after side by side fight with Uludi Tempo, and Mike Tyson is coming back to pick up the pieces.
Tepiso is attacking the medium compound. Ulungs did say that he's pissed off at Tuposa's strategy. DRS will be enabled. Is it this lap?
Negative. It's the next one.
September is gone. On soft compounds that are 60 laps old. Oh my goodness. I did say that, you know, with so many safety cars, man, these guys are like new.
100%, man. Interesting to see. Tyson is trying to find his way around Uludi. We are keen to see what that fight brings out.
As we are live with the ball, a purple second sector. Is it a purple first sector? He's putting the pressure on Tepiso. He's got the fresher compound of the soft tires. Oh, is he fighting for the podium finish? He doesn't touch that curb. Still no DRS, ladies and gentlemen. He is closing that gap. It's less than a second. Will he brake? Will he hold this car? He holds it very well.
The braking power of that Mercedes is fire.
Oh, let's go. DRS will be enabled with 2 laps to go, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, Tepiso goes wide. No penalties, Melo. Oh my goodness.
Oh, beautiful, man. Beautiful tier 2, man. We love to see that. No penalties so far with only 2 laps to go. We're going to have 2 laps of DRS.
Monga shooting it on the outside. Oh, Tepiso defends that position. Tepiso might have just...
whether Monga is fast or Tepiso slow. I don't know.
No. Tepiso was very slow on that bend. Monga was going to push it on the outside. As we continue to watch this battle, noting that September has gone almost 4 seconds in the lead. Scopos has also opened the gap on the medium compound. Oh my goodness, would he have put up a fight with the new fresh softs? Oh, you know what? Remains to see.
Remains to see, man. My drive of the day so far, if everything stays the way it is September. Of the way he saw his strategy to the end. I would love to see it. Mano is having none of this as he has his DRS on, attacking Tepiso.
Oh, look at Bonga. We are live with the Bonga now, putting the pressure on. This will be the final lap. Will he be able to get him on this DRS straight?
Yeah, he might exit this corner nicely, boys. He's a bit far back.
Scopoza pulls the fastest lap on the medium compound. He already had the fastest lap. Oh, he's far back.
Why are you making your line tighter unnecessarily, man? You're bringing Bonga into the mix. Drive of the day predictions. What are they?
As things stand for me, yeah. Hey Bondon.
Bonga almost lost it coming out of the big left-hander bend. with his ERS
He's
fully
on
exhausted.
0. He was P3. He has missed out on P3 for a while. He wants the podium finish. Oh man, that is fighting for the what? P4, 5, and 6. Oh my goodness. September driver of the day, KK Smidwa. They have brought in their predictions as we jump live with our race winner, a man that has missed 2 weeks of racing because of date night or whatever you might call it in Cape Town. Aston Martin, Streezy's in Durban. Welcome back, September, as he wins in Zandvoort. Proposa takes P2. Tepiso and Bonga fight continues. Tepiso takes P3. Bonga P4 misses out again. And the Hess, just like yesterday, as he celebrates, takes P5. Nice drive there by Stagger. Tyson, Mr. Post P6. And then Uludi Tepo. Where is he? Is he still in here? Yellow flag, is he driving with no wing? Taking it nice and easy. And we'll finish P7, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh yeah, no. I think it might be either out of fuel, but he's not out of fuel. He's just making sure his car gets to the finish. He's just making sure, not taking any chances. Is Ludi Tsepo. At one point was running in second place. He currently comes in P7. That is Ludi in the McLaren, man. Still a beautiful result for the McLaren team. Oh, jeez. What a race.
What a race. What a race. Welcome back to Utsepo Temba. Ludi Tepo takes driver of the day, ladies and gentlemen. P2 Topoza, who waits on the medium compound. Questions to be asked in the post-match commentary. Bring these drivers in and let's talk to them, man.
Man, what a race, man. What a race. Shout out also to Tepiso. That's a comeback. I think the last safety car really brought him into the mix. Which is a podium. Tamayo will be very unfortunate, will be very sad to see himself out of the race. But his teammate did the things for the Scarlet Reds, man. I'm sure he won't be too disappointed for that. Coming from a team to result. And
100%.
we have your race winner in the Aston Martin, the driver who has led most of the race, the driver who was questioned multiple times on his strategy, the driver who goes on holidays and doesn't care about BrakeAway, the team that gives a lot of travel allowances as his teammates is 1 hour away in Umhlanga. Welcome, Utsepo Temba. Congrats, boy.
Let's go. Thank you, James.
Take us through that race, man. It seems like you just upped it a notch once you had the dry conditions on your side.
Yeah. So I underfueled quite a bit going into the race. So with the opening laps, I couldn't push hard. So all I had to do was just keep Tepiso at bay. And then, once the conditions got dry and after a safety car, I was able to push a bit harder.
No, man. Yeah. So tell me, the rain stops. It's time to go on the dry tire. You go on the soft tire, and now we're in lap 17. What are you saying to us? Are you going to the end at that time?
At that time, I didn't anticipate it. But I just had to, as the race went on, I was just looking at the other guys' strategies, and then I figured that I can probably push them to the end. And when the last safety car came out, I think I was a bit relieved, because then I was definitely sure that with the last, I think it was 3 or 4 laps, that I can push it to the end. So I'm glad the strategy worked out.
100%. You were flying there.
Thank you, James. Thank you.
100%. Welcome back, man. Shout out to you. Voted by our viewers as the driver of the day. Was able to take Tamayo from the first straight and pretty much led the whole race. I think you deserve driver of the day, as our viewers have stated. Shout out.
Let's go. Thank you, James.
Yeah, Streezy in the comments to say, let's go, Aston Martin. He's been shouting for the teammate there online. 100%. As we have Utopoza in P2. Baba, Mr. Red Bull.
entrance.
Away. Let's go. What's up, Composer, man?
Yo, it feels good to be back on the podium. After
100%. Can you take us through that race, man? A bit of dodgy calls during the race from our point of view, but can you just take us through the thought process and how you found your race?
The race on the wets, I was pretty slow because I was pretty cautious on the throttle because in race conditions, traction off is a bit tricky. So I just tried to make sure the gap between the front runners wasn't greater than 10 seconds. So when we went to the dry phase of the race, I knew that they would go for soft, so I thought I'd go for mediums, knowing that I'd have to pit again, or they'll run out of tires. And then the second call on pitting, where I damaged the pit entry for Red Bull is close to the pit line.
Oh, so you couldn't change your time.
So I couldn't change it. So I couldn't change in time. By the time I tried to change, it was grayed out. But yeah, Tsepo had great pace in front. Didn't make any mistakes. Yeah, it was a good race. Good recovery from last week.
100%. Melo?
No, I'm happy, man. So tell me, when you go on the dry tire and really, you were saying mediums to the end and hoping Utsepiso and Utsepo's sauce would give up, ne?
Yes.
Yeah.
And I think I was faster on the mediums than they were on the softs because I think I set the fastest time.
Yeah, on the mediums, correct.
So I think I had pace over them. It was just that the second safety car kind of screwed me over, because if the safety car didn't come out for the last safety car, I think by the end of the race they would have run out of tires and
100%. P2 for Red Bull. I guess it's welcome back for you too in the podium, because we haven't seen you in the minutes. 100%.
So one last one from me then, Composer. You know that this result, right? Because you are fighting Utamayo in P3. So Utamayo, because of technical issues, did not score a single point. And not only did you score 18 points, you scored 19 because of your fastest lap. So what that does, it puts you less than 10 points behind Tamayo for automatic promotion into Tier 1. 4 laps to go. What's going through your mind now?
No, it's a possibility. It's 3 races actually, so I just need to focus on Suzuka, and then Australia is the last one, and then it's Monza. So I just need to make sure that I score more points than Tamayo in all those races. So yeah, I think I'll keep to my strength strategies in terms of tires, because I want to go contra strategies to the guys that I'm battling with, because going the same strategy and hoping for safety cars is not a viable strategy. As you saw today, we had the safety car pretty late. It was just VSC after VSC. But good racing from the guys. Shout out to my teammates. Good bag of points. Yeah, we'll keep moving, we'll keep pushing.
100%. 100%. Composer. Red Bull finishes in P2. Tepiso, Ferrari P3. Getting those points onto Tepiso.
Yeah, I've been finding myself here a lot,
Take us through your race, man.
Oh man, I think my first off the race was actually quite good in the rain. I just had trouble adjusting to the dry conditions on the softs. So with the safety car restarts, that also held me back a bit from catching up to September. So yeah, just had to work on strategy there and go the long way and try to cover at least position 3.
Would you say the safety cars work at your advantage? Because at some point you saw yourself at the back there after.
The last safety car actually did work to my advantage, but I was actually pushing before that. I was actually pushing and catching the guys beforehand. So I think I would have at least done position 4.
100%. With 3 races to go, what's the plan? From a Tepiso point of view and from a Ferrari point of view, I think Ferrari setback today. Obviously, Tamayo had network problems and basically DNF trying to fight his way up. Any strategy on your end from a Ferrari point of view, constructors?
On constructors' side, we just need to get Tamayo back on proper network as well. So we just need to keep on bagging. I think even after this weekend, we're still going to be the first, but it's going to be tight between the Aston Martins and the Red Bull and us. So it's going to be a tight one there within the next few races. So yeah, but otherwise we just keep on pushing. We're aiming for a 1-2 whenever we can. If it can't happen, then we just alternate on strategies.
100% shout out to you, Melo the Melo. Anything we on side?
Nah, man, I'm just happy, man. As we creep closer to the promotions and the
delegation.
As we get closer to that, man, you cementing your position more and more. And you know what I would love to see in a personal point of view? 2 Ferraris being promoted. Like, that's something powerful, man. That's something you never see. So you've creeped closer as well to Tamayo, your teammate. So it's going to be interesting to see in these last 3 races. Any track between the remaining 3 that you think you might get a result?
Has to be Australia and Italy. Is it Monza?
Yeah,
Yes,
Monza, yeah.
I'm not sure about Suzuka, to be honest. I think that's the one racetrack that we all are planning to train more in, because the other ones we played fairly a few times, so yeah, we should be okay.
Yeah, no, 100%, man. Shout out, bro. Beautiful race, man. Congrats again on your P3.
Thanks again. Thanks.
Thanks, boys. And that's that for today. Catch us live again, ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow, as we have another glimpse of Tier 1 drama. Will Sihle get his 5th in a row? Currently holds the record for most wins in the season, previously held by Usapotemba, who won 3 in a row. Sihle is taking it to 4 wins in a row. Will he take it to 5 wins tomorrow in Zandvoort? Do you have something to say there, Melo?
Yeah, still on that Sihle note, that doesn't make a lot of people happy. Sihle has the opportunity to clinch the title. Should his title rivals not bring back home points? His rivals, his main rivals, that is being Sotil and Titus himself. So interesting to see how that will pan out, man. Looks like the Ferraris are having a good season all round, man. So we're not all happy to see that, but it is what it is. And let's go racing, man. We love it. BrakeAway. Happy to see you guys, man. Racing tomorrow, same time for Tier 1.
Cheers, guys.